score, that's been an issue for the Warriors here. They got to figure that out here sooner rather than later as we bring in Petaluma's finest. Dalton Johnson, our Warriors reporter here at NBC Sports Bay Area, courtesy of Comcast Business. Every connection counts. So how imperative is it for the Golden State Warriors to find that reliable third scorer?
To find that answer, I think you just look around the top teams in the Western Conference, and the answer is obvious. Let's look at the Oklahoma City Thunder. They lose Jalen Williams. He hasn't played it because of injury. Chet Holmgren, he averages 20 points per game before going down to injury. They get somebody else. A.J. Mitchell, he shows up. 16 points per game. The Lakers, LeBron James, he can't play. All of a sudden, Austin Reeves is averaging almost 30 points per game. The contending teams have that extra guy. And it doesn't even need to be 20 plus, but it has to be consistency. The Timberwolves, Jaden McDaniels. Also now, you can expect 17, 18 points per game from him. The Houston Rockets, they might have some question marks after Kevin Durant and after Alperen Sengun. But then Jabari Smith Jr., Amen Thompson, they're giving you confidence that they can answer those questions with 14, 15, 16 points consistently. The Warriors, do they have the confident answers to those questions? Because you needed all 95 of those points from Steph Curry to win those 2 games against the Spurs. You needed Jimmy Butler to keep giving you those body blows as Steph was landing haymakers. So you know the 1-2 punch you got. But who's number 3 to finish the fight for the Warriors right now?
So with the way the Warriors are currently constituted, does it have to be one guy to be that third scorer, or can it be a mix of guys to be that third scorer?
It's a great question because I think the one guy would be Jonathan Kuminga. That's the guy that you expect it to be. When you talk about just pure talent, number 1, he's not playing right now. He has the knee issue. So there's the fit questions, but for Jonathan Kuminga, the main thing is consistency. I think about Moses Moody. He can give you that night like he did in New Orleans with 32 points, but then he can't just average 15 points the next 2 nights. You get these flashes of Brandon Podziemski, who had a really nice showing in that fourth quarter with the big win against the San Antonio Spurs. So it might be a mix and match of guys. It might be J.K. when he's back. Maybe it's D'Anthony Melton when he's healthy. And maybe, just maybe, the real number 3 is someone who's not even on this roster right now, Bonta.
I was just going to ask you that. Could it be that third scorer is not on this roster? What about Brandon Podziemski? Because he's had an up-and-down season so far. We saw him struggle down in South Beach, Miami, 6 of 19 from the floor. He scored an ugly 20. I thought Pat Spencer ran the club really well off the bench. And as Rob mentioned the other night, he changed the energy of that game. But what is up with Brandon Podziemski? Can he become consistent? And maybe he's that third reliable scorer for the Warriors.
Well, with Pat Spencer, I thought that he just looked so comfortable with whatever was going to happen next when he had the ball in his hands. That's what I'm looking for the next stage with Brandon Podziemski. Is that, okay, if the ball's not there, are you going to be able to swing it right away, take a dribble or 2, and find your mid-range? I like when BP gets the mid-range going. It just needs to be in the flow and confident. When he gets to the paint and gets stuck, and now he's trying to do crafty footwork but might not have that rhythm, that's where I'm starting to get a little worried right there.
This homestand is important for a variety of reasons. Number 1, just less wear and tear, no travel, no back-to-backs, thankfully. But to me, if we're trying to get these young guys and figure out who's going to be that third scorer, I think it's easier to do that at home because of the comfortable nature of being here at Chase.
Oh, big time. You look at the shooting splits for someone like Quentin Post. Yeah. This man loves to let it fly from three-point range at home. Way big difference, home and road for a young player like Quentin Post. What I like to see in the last game from QP also, started to get some easier shots towards the rim. I know it's imperative for this team to have a stretch 5, 7-footer who can, go behind that three-point line. But QP, before last game, 52 of his 72 shot attempts on the season were all three-pointers. You have that size, make it a little easier on yourself when you're that young too. I like that he used his size to his ability, and for a young player, you're back at home, make the game as simple as possible for yourself.
It feels like, though, when we talk about third scorers and the opportunities for somebody to step up and be that third scorer, it feels like Moses Moody has the best opportunity right now to become that player, Dalton.
I believe so too, because I think that his spot in the starting rotation, I think it's cemented right now because of the two-way ability that he gives you. The fact that he can go down and play up. The fact that he might be a shooting guard on certain rotations. He might be a small forward or a power forward in other rotations. So I think that Moses Moody is going to be that modern 3-and-D player, shoot 40% from three-point range, guard some of your best perimeter players. But again, it's just about that consistency for Moses.
He does everything Steve Kerr asks his guys to do to stay on the floor. He doesn't turn it over. He's a much better defender now. He's a much better shooter now. He makes quick decisions. The ball doesn't stick with him, so he can stay on the floor, get those those minutes and possibly be that third scorer.
Stay ready. He fits his nickname. Stay ready is who Moses Moody is, and it's because exactly what you brought up, Rod. He's not going to make those mistakes that feel like a 6-point swing for him. I think he's going to make the smart little plays that then give you big results. You're not going to see a lot of turnovers from him. Yep. And again, I don't think you're going to get a snowball effect that hurts the overall team when the ball's in Moses Moody's hands. All right.